Welcome to Smartacular. I like to mix it up. With me, Jez, and that guy over there, Maskedhobo. Hi, Maskedhobo.
Hey, girl, how are you?
I'm good. I'm feeling really creative. I thought I thought it's kind of boring. Let's mix that
Jazz
shit
it up.
So I did. I'm gonna think of a theme song. That's not it. The one I just did is not.
A little razzle dazzle on it.
I'm gonna razzle dazzle it. I've got to think of something that rhymes with hobo.
Oh yeah,
to make that theme song. So Lobo, Nobo, Wobo. Well, tens. If you're out there listening, if you can think of lots of good things that rhyme with hobo, please go ahead and send those into smartacular@gmail.com.
Don't be a dick about it, though.
I haven't checked it. Don't be a dick, and I haven't checked that email yet. I think I checked it once, and there was like the original
welcome to Gmail message.
Email. Yeah, that shit. That's what we had. I was like, okay, nobody's complaining, so that's good. So I'll go check it again in another month, and we'll see what's in there. Maybe a matching, something that rhymes with hobo will be in there, hopefully. We can always hope.
Yeah.
So, everyone, welcome. And if you haven't listened to us before, you're one of the billions of people on this planet who haven't. There's literally billions of people who have not yet heard us. Can you believe it?
That's a bunch of horse shit.
You almost made me spit take. I'm trying to drink water when you said that. Don't say funny stuff.
That's not my fault.
Water. You're like, excuse me for being hilarious and entertaining to you.
Yeah, that's my job.
Goodness. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I do expect you to amuse me. No lie there. So, tens of you that have been out here, if you've listened and you've liked us, we really appreciate it because there literally are tens of you. We're a couple months into this and we have decided that we're still here. We're not changing our stance on what this podcast is. I've had lots of people say, describe what is your podcast about? What is it about? Does it have to be about something really important?
It's about whatever each episode is about.
Right. I feel like we are very freeform.
And I'm not changing my stance because my knees will probably hurt.
There you go. Don't change. Yeah. Lock those knees up and just hold your ground. That's what I say. So we're here to be entertaining background noise that's 2 clicks above static. And damn it, every week we deliver. Every week we are entertaining. I listen to us in my car when I am going through commuting stuff. And I do it for a couple reasons. I do it to critique us. And I'm judging us to see if there's things we could do better. And so far, no.
No, yeah,
we're fucking perfect. We're amazing.
10 out of 10.
I have not found one thing I could say that we should change. Nothing.
I will expect our sponsorship dollars to come just fucking in wheelbarrows soon.
Why aren't they here?
Yeah.
Why aren't they here already? I don't know. So
Bezos or Zuckerberg or whichever one of you controls all that shit, get on it. I don't have to stop fucking sending dick rockets into space and use that money to fucking get me out of having to work a regular job.
Yeah. Don't they have priorities? What's wrong with them?
Right.
So I do that. And then I also like to listen to it because I really literally do have it on in the background. And when I'm stuck at a traffic light for 4 minutes, sometimes, which is a ridiculous amount of time to be stuck at a traffic light. It is. And people around you are like looking on their phones and I'm like, I don't even want to see these other humans. So I just kind of zone out and listen to us and re-laugh. I re-laugh again over something that we said that was very funny previously. So we invite you to go on that journey with us. Just be sitting in your car, ready to get out and go throat punch the guy in front of you because he's doing something stupid and you're forced to look at it for 4 minutes. Or you could listen to our podcast and chill and be like, I don't care.
Or if you have Bluetooth earbuds, you could do both.
Yeah, you could do that. You can multitask. We encourage multitasking. And I can sit and drink my fucking $7 coffee while I'm stuck at the light because I will have just been there at the coffee place. I always go to the coffee place before I go out into traffic because I know something bad.
Which coffee place do you frequent?
I have a couple local places.
That's good. I was going to ask, is it local or is it the typical bullshit that everybody else drinks?
I sometimes go to the typical bullshit that everyone else drinks, aka
Starfucks.
Star rhymes with ducks. Yes. We're into rhyming in this episode, obviously. I do that, which really, I don't want to put them down because they might be our sponsor someday. You never know. We could be sponsored by, they could be playing this podcast in their lobby at some point if we say something complimentary. So what I'm going to say is that if you get the Ristretto Blonde, if you get it Ristretto shots poured and you get it iced with some monk fruit or some sugar-free vanilla and like a latte or Americano with a splash of heavy cream, that is tolerable. That is a tolerable drink from that place. Everything else makes my stomach feel like it's going to catch on fire and burn out of my body. And that I'm going to have to go to the bathroom in 10 minutes and not in a good way.
I remember when Louis C.K. was describing his Starbucks experience. He was like, I remember coffee shops used to be, you know, the guy would fucking just work real hard to make your cup of coffee. You know, he'd grind the beans and tamp it down and all this stuff. And then he had that bit where he said, and he goes, now somebody just grabs a cup and walks over to the machine and presses a button and some old lady's diarrhea goes into your cup.
Good God, no.
My dad had Starbucks one time, and he was like, that was the worst fucking coffee I've ever had in my life. He was like, you could float a spoon on it.
It is, it's not to everybody's liking. A lot of people say it tastes burnt or it's, you know, there's a lot of bad descriptions of Starbucks.
Most people only drink it because they take whatever coffee they throw in the cup and then use the next 2/3 of a cup to fill with heavy cream, 16 pumps of syrup of whatever flavor, whipped cream, and then it's at the end of the day, it's a hot ice cream sundae with like coffee ice cream. That's what it is.
That sounds delicious.
After the fucking after they dress it up, it's like, you know, coffee's not a bad drink, and everybody's like, oh, coffee's not bad for you. Well, yeah, it's not when you drink coffee. It's fucking terrible for you when you put in 2,000 calories worth of bullshit. Same thing with a baked potato. Baked potatoes are good for you until you put in 2,000 calories of bullshit. But you know what? I'll eat a baked potato before I drink Starbucks. Whatever.
So I go to a couple local places. One of them's called Cutter's Point, and I think they finally became a little bit of a chain, but they're in the Northwest, and I think they've started expanding. But they started out as a kind of a local place, and then there are some that are literally just little drive-throughs.
Yeah,
that
they're like a standout almost in the middle
owned.
Of somebody's.
Somebody's driveway in front of their house. Yeah, they're tucked away in the tire shop, you know, like the
probably
auto
used to be some
repair
photo
shop
kiosk back in the 70s and 80s.
Yeah, now it's a trendy coffee joint where there's a bikini barista or something in there. I'm like, I don't give a shit what you're wearing. Just make me a really good cup of coffee. I don't care. I don't care what you're wearing. I don't care.
Dip your balls in it. Just make the coffee good.
Yeah, if you're giving me a ball dip latte, that's fine. I'm okay with it if it tastes good and the coffee is done right. So I don't care if your balls are in it. It's hot. It's like going to burn all your ball germs off of it. I don't know why we're talking about this. Oh my goodness. I love coffee so much. But anyway, I have no pride. I have no pride when it comes to that. So anyway, this all brings up the exciting topic we have today that I think they're going to relate.
I think a certain percentage of people might relate to some of it.
Yeah. Or some of us will relate to almost all of it.
We'll see who that is. What
we're covering today. Yeah, we'll see. You can guess which one of us it will be. After I read the title, you guess. We're going to let you guys take a moment and guess which one of us you think. So this should be hitting this episode will be hitting a little bit before the holiday, Christmas or Hanukkah or whatever everybody's celebrating, but right before Christmas. And it is, so you need some distraction because you're probably ready to tear your hair out right now because you're making plans and you're having to figure out how to wrap all the stupid presents. So this is going to take this hour and just chill and go with us on this leisurely tour through the 21 guilty pleasures we won't be giving up anytime soon. You're not going to give them up anytime soon, or maybe you've never had it.
Right. You can't give up what you don't have.
You might have never had this. Yeah, it's possible that you're never going to give a shit about any. Hey, I have a question for you, Maskedhobo. This is a technical question before we get into the 21 guilty pleasures, because we talk on Discord together. When these little things bloop up, is it going to make a noise on our recording? That little
No,
noise?
no. You should be good. Because since we're just doing the microphones, you should be good.
Okay, I'm fine then. There we go, people. That was a little technical diversion because we don't like to stop and have to edit anything. So you get to hear all of this chit chat. Yay! Okay, 21 guilty pleasures we won't be giving up anytime soon. This article was from Zippia, the career expert. I don't know. I guess I should probably give them credit out on the thingy when we credit the episode.
As we get through further and further in this article, we'll decide if they deserve credit or not.
Yeah. And this is by Sky Aurelia is the name. So if you didn't know what a guilty pleasure was, they very, very kindly given us some kind of thing. So I'm going to read what they say, and then we're going to let Maskedhobo give his version of what a guilty pleasure is. But what they say it is guilty pleasures. There are many ways that guilty pleasures can be expressed. The commonality they share is that they're activities, products, or habits that a person participates in because it brings them joy, yet it also makes them feel slight shame, just slight. These behaviors would never be anything so awful that they'll ruin someone's life, but you might be hesitant to share your guilty pleasures with others out of embarrassment. While the term feels a little contradictory, almost everyone has guilty pleasures that they occasionally enjoy. The truth is these types of little indulgences make life more fun and bearable when you're bogged down by a stressful work week or you want to get out of your head for a while. It's all about appreciating these guilty pleasures in moderation and not worrying about other people's perceptions of them. All right.
Let's see.
Okay, that's their version. What do you think? What do you think, Maskedhobo? What do you think of guilty? How do you define it?
I mean, it's a similar thing. It's something you like, but you're afraid to tell people because you're worried about what they'll say.
Aw, you did a really nice, yeah. So, I know the one that you yelled out, first of all. I did not see it on this list, surprisingly. I did not see Maskedhobo's first guess. We always, you guys, just so you know, before the episodes, we have a very strict research routine that we go through together where we vet the information, we check through it, and then we discuss the research. Yes, this is not some hack job.
Not fly by night.
Really,
we don't do that here.
No. This isn't some old photo mat from the 1980s that's just been converted over into a bikini barista shop. We're not like that. Oh, that's my husband calling. I'm going to take this call. You guys can listen to me talk to my husband for one moment.
If you want, I can edit it out.
Okay, so anyways. Jesus Christ. Okay, we will edit that out. People have no respect for our professional...
For our creative vision.
Process. No, what the fuck? So... Anyways, back to what we were saying before that little interruption was there was a guilty pleasure on here that I think that you possibly thought was omitted from the list. You yelled it out while we were doing our diligent research.
And I don't know if I yelled it. I don't know if I yelled it. I may have blurted it.
You did blurt. It. There was blurting. You definitely expressed / blurted it. What was your idea?
I said jacking it.
What were you thinking?
No, I'm just me. I'm just a simple man.
I don't know why I think that's funny. I guess I just think that it's a pleasure and not a guilty one, maybe.
Some people don't want other people to know that they jacking it.
I'm going to laugh every time you say that. I am apparently a 14-year-old giggly idiot when you say
playing tug of war with the Cyclops.
Oh, goodness. Okay. All right. So that's
hanging
not
out
one
in
of
Palmdale.
Oh, hey, Tens, if you want to write in to our email and give us your favorite, we have the option of going live, and I really feel like we need to do one at some point. But if you want to email us at smartacular with your favorite phrase for, in quotes, jacking it, please let us know. We'd love to hear what those are. We really would. Okay, so the most common guilty pleasures. Oh my goodness!
Other than jacking
some of
it.
these you're gonna other than the unspoken one that they were too embarrassed to put on there that we think is actually number one.
It might be because it's a girl that wrote it, so maybe she wouldn't put jacking it. I don't know. If that's
she might not.
I don't know if that's how girls would say they do it.
And if you've listened to any of our earlier podcasts, you know that we could put down that mutual mater baiting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
could be a guilty pleasure. Mater baiting. Not the, yeah. So those are not number one. The number one guilty, most common guilty pleasure is ordering food for delivery. Ordering food for delivery. It's a Thursday night. I like how they write the little scenario afterwards.
Yeah.
I'm not going to read them. They're stupid. It's just ordering food. Despite hefty delivery fees, you order and the food. Oh, it says you order the food and leave a 20% tip. I don't.
Well, if I can say in a restaurant.
If it's in a restaurant, I do.
Yeah,
or
but
even
this ain't a restaurant. Half of them charge a delivery fee, which I know doesn't always cover it. I'll give a tip, but it's not going to be fucking 20% for a food delivery. I'm sorry, it's not.
No. And I deliver, like when the pizza guy delivers and stuff, I give a tip, but usually they've charged a delivery fee. So the tip is just in addition to something I've already basically tipped, I feel. So, but I feel bad if that person gets ripped off. So I definitely leave them a tip, but I don't know that it's always 20%. And when I'm ordering food for delivery, like Grubhub and whatever all the delivery things are right now.
DoorDash, I think is the other one.
DoorDash. They are really hiking up the price of that food.
They are
a lot.
I've never ordered it. The only thing I've never ordered from like those services. I've ordered directly like pizza from Domino's or a local place that delivers. Or the only time I've ever had anybody do Grubhub was 1 year for my birthday. My ex-girlfriend, I didn't have anything. I didn't have, like, I was home by myself. Well, Madeline was here, but I was home with her. And I had, like, no cake, no nothing, no party, no nothing. And so she sent me ice cream. Because she was like, you got to have something nice to eat on your birthday. So she sent me ice cream. And that's the only...
That's nice.
Yeah, that was the only time I've ever had anything delivered by a non-place that already delivers. So
yeah,
like I had Chinese food the other night, and they didn't even charge me a delivery fee. But I guess it might be because they're around the corner. They're super close.
We're in a pandemic, so people are utilizing food delivery and things like this that they haven't really done in the past. It's just a premium price. It's so expensive. I typically call it in and we'll just go pick it up. I'll just, get something on my way home or whatever. If I want to, we eat out like maybe once a week or something like that. And I'll just go and pick it up.
Yeah.
So I don't feel bad. I'm not embarrassed about that one. I don't think it's a guilty thing, but I suppose if you're doing it every night, that might be embarrassing.
If you do it all the time, but there's some people who that's how they live. And then they turn around and wonder why they don't have any extra money.
Yeah. Yeah, they're like spending all of it on apparently.
They buy groceries and then they turn around and eat fucking.
They're living in a hovel, like a studio apartment that's
10 times
whatever,
what it's
but
worth.
they're eating takeout every night. Yeah, yeah. So, okay, I think that's a lame number one. I'm just going to say it. Number two is procrastinating. It always feels better to get your work done before it's due, yet many people procrastinate the days away and leave the bulk of their work until the last minute. Are they watching me?
Right.
Are they spying on me?
That's literally what I do. I work best if I'm pissed off all the time I'm allotted, and then in the last however many days I fucking knock it out of the park. I don't know why. That's how I've always been.
Yeah. I read a thing on procrastinating that was like, it said people who are procrastinating aren't lazy. They tend to be people who have ADD, or they're multitasking so many things in their brain that it becomes overwhelming.
Oh, easily.
And they cannot finish any task. And I know that's what mine is. I'm always, that's my procrastination is so when I'm sitting there having to do the thing that's due or done, I have a hard time focusing on it because I'm thinking about all the other things I'm supposed to be doing or getting done.
I'm just busy thinking about absolutely not doing it. I mean, I have ADHD, so it's like, I know I should be doing that, but fuck it. I'll figure it out later. And then I end up, I'm like, yeah, I'll prepare. I'll pack, if it's a trip, it's like, all right, I'll pack my bags 2 days before and I'll get everything ready. Nah, fuck that noise. Night before, we're fucking packing. Like the Titanic is fucking sinking and we're trying to get all our shit in a suitcase before we go under. And then I get about 6 hours of sleep and get up the next morning and dry the clothes that I put in the washer the night before and pack that shit up too right before I head out the door.
That is exactly how I pack. Here's the other thing. I've never really missed a deadline. I just procrastinate forever. Yeah. And then I do it when I absolutely have to. And that's when I get it done. And it's hard to get out of that. I wish, hey, tens out there, if you are some kind of counselor, some kind of psychology expert.
Aren't you some kind of counselor?
If you could. I am. I can't help myself. What the hell? No.
Fuck helping myself.
God. I'm not going to help myself.
That sounds like work.
That's stupid. I'm much better at telling other people how they need to fix their shit. I'm not fixing my own. Forget it.
I'm not going to listen to me. I don't know shit.
Exactly. What the fuck?
I don't know shit about fuck.
The next one is binge watching reality shows, not just regular TV.
Nah, fuck that
reality shows.
Reality shows are hot fucking garbage.
The reality show I like is the Great British Bake Off. That is a good reality show that is, you learn about baking and they're very good sports. It's not the weird kind of reality where they're being mean and backbiting. So I like, sometimes I will say I like competition, things like that. Not like The Voice or music ones. I think those are rigged. I don't care about that. But ones where they're, like I watched one that was on Ben and Jerry's. It was called Scoop Wars. And they were 7 or 10 ice cream people who were making a new flavor that was going to be made by Ben and Jerry's.
Yeah.
So those were fun.
Okay, I mean, those kind of competitions are cool because usually, they don't set up to backstab. I guess in my head when I hear reality shows, I think shit like Kardashians and the Housewives fucking garbage and all the other
I don't watch any
fucking
of those.
Trash that came out that was not entertaining.
The Bachelor and the Bachelorette and all that
what is
shit.
it, fucking
I don't
Jersey
watch any
Shore
of
and all
those.
that lame ass shit that people just fucking drank down for some reason. I don't know why. No. I never got it. I mean, I watched episodes when my ex-wife was watching them because it was on TV, and if I wasn't in the room, I was getting kind of griped at for not being around. And it's like, well, I don't want to watch this fucking show because this fucking sucks and I hate it and it makes me want to hurt myself. And
don't. This is a off the record warning. If watching a reality show makes you want to hurt yourself, don't do it. Thank you. Public service announcement.
Yeah. So, but there's some good ones. Yeah, I've watched some of. I guess you consider those reality shows because I've watched them. Like, there's a lot of them, the ones I watch are like on the Food Network. One, because I'm fat, and two, I find cooking interesting as a hobby, and I just like seeing what people can do in a hour.
Yeah. I like Chopped. I think that's a reality show.
I like Alton Brown a lot. Yeah, Anything he does, I'm pretty much on
fat
board.
And I like food too, obviously. We have so much in common,
right?
Really.
But I like watching people cook who like cooking. Like, it's cool to see somebody be... I guess it's just I like watching... Iron Chef was always a favorite of mine, especially the Japanese Iron Chef. That shit was fucking baller.
I liked Iron Chef, and I when I was little, I used to watch. There was a couple things that were cooking shows. Julia Child had a cooking show.
Classic.
I would watch her. I would watch her, and then there was a thing called The Galloping Gourmet, and I don't know if you guys had it, if it was syndicated somewhere, if it was one that was the Northwest, but he always threw booze and everything at the end, and then he would drink a little bit.
There was
that which I learned how to cook from him.
Yeah, there was one I used to watch when I was a kid. I don't remember what it was called. I just remember the guy he was an older guy, not super old, but older. He was balding. He had gray hair. I think he had a goatee or something, maybe a beard. It's been forever. I was a little kid. And he always wore, his aprons were usually blue and white stripes, vertical stripes. And
that sounds familiar.
I don't know what the name of the show was, and it bugs me because my mom used to always tell me when I was little, I'd always say, put on the Cooking Man, because I didn't know what he was called, but I've been watching those kind of shows since I was a little kid. So
the Galloping Gourmet was Graham Carr was his name, and he was an English cooking personality, best known for his television cooking show, The Galloping Gourmet, and it looks like it ran through, how long was it on? I'm just looking. I'm giving The Galloping Gourmet a shout out. The tens of us. Okay. Let's see. I was going to see when it actually... Looks like it went through the 90s? Really? It went that long?
That's right. I found the guy. That I used to watch.
It was locally. It was in King TV in Seattle, and then it was syndicated and went to the Discovery Channel. So that's interesting.
Nice.
So it was okay. Oh, okay. I'm just like very impressed with this whole thing.
Holy shit! I remember the guy's.
Show, yes.
I remember the guy's look and his name. Holy shit! I can't believe my childhood memory. It was the Frugal Gourmet.
Oh, the Frugal Gourmet. Yes, Jeff something?
Yes,
his
Jeff
name
Smith,
something?
I think. Yes. Holy shit, I can't
Didn't he
believe
have a scandal?
I have no idea. I don't remember. I was too by the time that show was probably way off the air by the time I was old enough, and I just have vague memories of sitting in front of the TV watching this dude, and I can't believe I nailed usually I can't describe people very well.
What's his name again?
What is it? I think it's Jeff Smith.
The Frugal Gourmet.
Holy shit, I cannot believe that my memory recall was that good. Usually I suck ass at describing other human beings to human beings. That's why I said if I get in trouble, or not if I get in trouble, but if I'm around a crime that's committed and they're like, can you describe the person? I'll be like, sorry, brother, I don't know if I can help you with that one.
So he was Frugal Gourmet. I'm just looking at him. I feel like there was some kind of scandal, sexual abuse allegations. I knew
everybody had. Well, that's just how it is, man.
In 1997, 7 men filed a civil lawsuit against him, charging him with sexual abuse. 6 alleged they were molested as teenagers. That's not great. That's not great. He died in his sleep at age 65. But I do remember that show.
Yeah, PBS had broadcast rights.
It's weird when you're a little kid, you get. I think that when you're a little fat kid, you like watching cooking shows. I would always want to go make a snack. Well, I was watching.
I wasn't fat yet, right. But I'm sure this didn't help. Who knows? I don't know. I've always got
you off on a bad way. Oh goodness. Okay, so speaking of that, guilty pleasure number 4 is eating a half gallon of ice cream. It's very specific. Like maybe you shouldn't be ashamed of eating a quart of ice cream.
That's not that
definitely
bad.
Eating
if you eat an entire half gallon in one sitting, that's no longer a guilty pleasure. That's you slowly killing yourself. And this is coming from a guy who could easily do it, but I choose not to.
That's a binge. That's an official binge. If you have a half gallon, that's so much sugar.
That's diabetes.
It doesn't even sound good to me to do that. It sounds like an ice cream headache, but apparently you should feel guilty about that one. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe you should just rethink it.
Maybe just buy the smaller
the next one
size.
Yeah, get the little
Get
thing
the
of
pint,
Ben and Jerry's.
even
Like,
a quart. I'll let you say if
half,
you need a quart, okay, that's excessive, but
I've had a bad day.
That's excessive, but it's not like grossly excessive.
They have the little single servings.
Get a pint, even a pint. I consider that like if you get a pint and you eat the whole pint, okay, that's you don't do it every day, you're good.
You've had your moment. Yeah. You're okay. So here's one. This is interesting. Snooping through people's social media. It feels a little devious, it says, to turn over the stones of a person's social media. What? But they're posting it.
It's called social media.
Yeah.
Now I'd be upset if you went through somebody's anti-social media. But
are you snooping if they posted it? Is that considered snooping?
I guess if you go looking through their entire history for something, I guess. I don't, but most people only really want to post the good shit to social media. Now, I can see stuff like Twitter, because that's like a fucking dumpster fire of human beings 9 times out of 10, where people forget that that's on the internet, and they just say whatever the fuck comes to their head, and they say some...
Back in 2013, and then they become famous, and somebody's like, "Oh my god!"
I found this tweet from fucking 20 years ago where they said something about penises. We need to take them away. They couldn't totally be a different person now.
I have so many penis quotes out on all my social media through the.
It's sickening, really.
Decades.
You have a problem.
I know. I might go eat a half gallon of ice cream later and think about it.
Think about doing it again.
Just think about what I missed and what I just feel like most people who know me recognize that if they pull out something from the past to throw in my face, I'm just going to be like, so?
It already happened.
So what?
You can't fucking do anything about it now.
And I stand by that penis comment I made 10 years ago. I double down on it.
She doubles down on the penis.
I did just say it, so that is what I said. So I don't care about snooping through other people's social media. I really don't like people enough to want to go and snoop. I do not care. Social media. I'll just ask them. I
follow the people I want to follow, and
yeah, I'd say something like, "Hey, have you ever ate a half gallon of ice cream? Tell me about that." Sleeping in late. That's not a guilty pleasure. That's a necessity. I go to bed late. I need to get my hours of sleep in. I'm not going to feel shame about that one. Yeah, I'm just not going to. It says sleeping in late. While there comes anxiety with sleeping the whole day away, I don't ever get to sleep the whole day away. I wish I could. So therefore, maybe that's why I'm not feeling bad about it, is I just don't feel that I ever get to do it. Scrolling on TikTok, I don't have TikTok.
TikTok is video cancer, so...
Yeah, I don't want to do that one. I have too many social medias.
I have people send me TikTok videos, and I'm like, that's enough. I don't need an account.
Yeah, my daughter sends me some, and there are some things that are funny, but I just don't want to. I just don't want to.
Yeah,
that's it. That's all I'm gonna say. I just don't want to do it.
YouTube Shorts and the fucking Facebook Shorts and the Instagram stories,
Instagram Reels.
Fuck, dude, yeah, I am so over media being able to be consumed in tiny 1-minute bites, because people can't. If you think longer than that, you'll realize, holy shit, I'm wasting so much fucking time, and I shouldn't be doing this. And so I was explaining that to my kid. I was like, they do that to get that dopamine reset on you, so you constantly watch, and you don't realize, fuck, I just spent 3 hours watching people pour fucking water into cups and stupid shit like that, because you want to see what happens next. I just
watched 2 people on split screens doing the same dance, one good, one bad, and
both terrible.
I was obsessed with it. Yeah, or somebody singing something, and I'm fuck that.
Yeah,
I don't have time for that.
I catch myself doing it, and I'm like, fucking shit, these stupid ass videos.
I have to get through a half gallon of ice cream. I don't have time. I don't have the time for that. So, and I'm busy sleeping in late. I don't have time for TikTok. So that's not a guilty pleasure of mine. Number 8 is watching your children's favorite movies as an adult. That's not a guilty pleasure. I love all that shit. I like it all.
That's just nostalgia trip.
I'm not going to feel bad. Yeah, I'm not going to feel bad that I want to watch The Lion King or Little Mermaid. Those are things that my kids liked, or Beauty and the Beast, or...
Oh, the shit I grew up watching is the same shit I watch now, because it's Star Wars and Ghostbusters and...
Yeah.
Like an action movie.
So we're done. We're done with them on that one. That's
stupid.
Not
Get out of here.
I'm
Learn
proud.
to write.
Learn how to write. Learn how to find better guilty pleasures. We gave you jacking off and you ignored it. That was when you. That
was low hanging fruit.
Yeah, you didn't go for that. So, number 9, watching sappy romantic films. I do that every once in a while. Like I like to watch. I know. I was gonna say that's not gonna be your jam, but I like When Harry Met Sally. That's a good movie. Sometimes I don't know if I really like the sappy ones, like The Notebook. I've never watched that. I've never watched The Notebook. So I'm
Dude
not
reads
always
through his old notebook because his wife has Alzheimer's. There you go.
Oh, is that what it was? Thank you.
My ex-wife either read the book or watched the movie, and every girl's like, "Oh, no, I don't even want." He did everything for her. I'm like, "Yeah, because they wrote it in a fucking movie."
Yeah, that's not gonna happen in real life. So forget it. So, listening, number 9, whatever. If you want to watch a sappy movie, I don't think you have to feel that bad about it. But don't.
That's when you're going to eat your half-gallon ice cream.
Yeah, he's not going to be there with you. So
please don't.
I might if it's.
That's fine. Yeah, invite her over. Don't invite me because I'll just fucking rip on the movie the whole time, and you won't want me around.
Not The Notebook though. I want to stand by my not watching The Notebook rule and be able to say I've never watched it. Okay, number 10, listening to a catchy song on repeat. This is something you should do, as far as I'm concerned.
If you enjoy a particular song, repeat that bitch.
I sat in the car with my daughter, it was my granddaughter, in the back seat, and she made me play Lady Gaga on repeat the whole drive. She wouldn't let me change the song. It was Paparazzi by Lady Gaga.
My kid loved that song too.
And I know that song. I know that song by heart now because I was forced to listen to it on repeat with my granddaughter during a traffic jam.
Oh,
so I know the whole freaking song.
You like that song because it has a double meaning because our kid, when she was younger, she used to sing it because our dog's name was Roxy. So she used to say, instead of paparazzi, she would say,
Paparazzi. Yeah.
And so I was like, okay, I'll let it slide on that one. But me and my kid listen to this, like, well, I'll put the same song on over and over. We don't give a shit. We'll watch the same YouTube videos over and over, and then it makes our own inside jokes. And we pee our pants laughing in the car, too, because making each other laugh.
Wouldn't get amazing one-hit wonders if we didn't listen to catchy songs on repeat. Right? We wouldn't have My Sharona right now. We wouldn't have
Weird Al's My Bologna if that didn't get popular.
Right. Yeah, so come on, people. Let's just give that
That's a pass.
Let's not pick on that one.
Pass.
We don't agree with you. We don't agree with you, Mr. Whoever wrote this. 11, a glass of wine on a weeknight after work.
That's recommended by
doctors.
Make
you feel bad about that?
That's recommended by doctors.
One glass of wine, like one glass of red wine is supposed to be okay.
Yeah.
For your heart.
Now, if you're drinking a bottle after work, then you should probably feel bad.
Resveratrol. Yeah, if you're drinking like a whole bottle or like a half gallon, like the ice cream, you should.
If you're drinking your red wine out of a box, like it's a fucking Mott's apple juice box, maybe cut back.
Every time food is in a half gallon measurement, probably should not have it all in one sitting. Whether it's wine, whether it's ice cream, whatever that half gallon is, break it up.
Water's about the only thing I'll say you can have. But don't drink too much water because then you'll overhydrate and die. So, again, literally everything in moderation.
Yeah, do it in moderation. So, reading the latest celebrity drama, pass.
Fuck that shit. That stuff's stupid. Them. They don't give a fuck what's going on in my life. Why should I care about what's going on in theirs?
Yeah, they don't even know I exist. No. I'm very narcissistic.
When I start getting messages from fucking Brad Pitt and all these musicians and shit asking how my day is going, I'll start asking how their day's going.
Yeah, that seems fair. Like, they don't know I exist, so I'm not going to pay. When I die, they're not coming to my memorial service. They're not calling and wishing my family condolences.
There might be a couple celebrities I feel bad about when they kick it. A few of those have already passed, and I was too young to appreciate it. I still feel bad about it now, but there will be a couple.
Oh,
they're home. God damn,
we've got dogs.
Editing to do.
We'll just wait for a minute. We'll just edit this part out.
I'll try to remember that. I'll try.
Oh God, what are we at? What minute are we at?
We're at 42 minutes, just past 42 minutes, and.
All right, so I'll tag back in with.
You motherfucker!
Shut up! Seriously, shut up.
God damn it, Chi-Chi.
Fucking Gigi. Jesus.
She's gonna run in here one more time and be like, "Bah!" and then fucking leave.
He will.
Fucking little bitch. Stop getting the last word in.
I swear to God, he doesn't give up. He does not give up. At the end of the world, after the apocalypse, there'll be a cockroach and that motherfucker.
Chi-Chi will be riding a cockroach.
He will be. Chi-Chi, shut up! He's doing this for people that he knows.
Yeah.
He's barking because his father came home.
Because he can talk mad shit.
He's giving me I
aneurysm
almost lost
over here. You're going to fucking lose it.
I know. It's so bad.
I'm going to hit Chi-Chi with a chancla. Okay. Hispanic mom.
So I'll just... Okay, so yeah, celebrities are not attending my memorial. They're off. I'm not paying attention to them. I don't care about their drama. I have my own. Thank you very much. And it's involving... Yeah, hard pass. It's my drama is having dogs. That's a lot of drama for me, obviously. So the next one is also not a guilty pleasure. It's just a way of life, and that is belting tunes in your car on the way to work. Why not? Why would you feel guilty about that? I was just paparazziing moments ago.
Yeah.
And still not embarrassed.
Enjoy yourself. That's something you should just enjoy because you enjoy the music.
Stop music shaming us.
Yeah.
I'm not going to feel shame. I'm not going to feel shame about that. The next one is one that I indulge in, and you don't at all. It's taking selfies, and it says the age of selfies has turned lots of people into walking versions of narcissists, staring at the reflection in the pools of their phone screen. Narcissus. I think her name was Narcissa is the actual story, or maybe Narcissus. I'm not sure, but that's where the word narcissistic came from, whatever. While it's recognizably a little self-absorbed to take a million selfies on end, it's sort of satisfying as well. That's because you have to take a lot to get one where you don't look like you're ill or dying or contortionated into some ugly, weird face. So you have to take a lot to get, a decent one, is my theory.
Sure. I've taken a few selfies, but 9 times out of 10, it's not because I want to take a selfie and I'm like, oh, I'm so cute or whatever. It's because I'm taking it for a specific purpose.
Like?
Probably hobby related.
I want to know. Okay.
Probably.
We won't go into more than that.
It's nothing. You stop being a pervert, you people. It's not perverted.
I take them for my Instagram page because
that's
I have
perverted.
content that I'm trying to promote.
That's the pervert part.
Okay.
You're the pervert here, not
I'm
me.
I'm doing it. I've never said that I wasn't the pervert. Okay. There's never been me saying, I'm so innocent. He's a dirty perv. I've never said that. And especially not in that voice. I do it for my Instagram page and for my Patreon page. So I take a lot of them. And
they're work-related selfies. You can write those off on taxes or something.
Right. Yeah. I'm still a narcissist, but for different reasons than that. So there we go. Look at me being all honest. Okay. Conspiracy videos on YouTube. Oh, hell no. I don't fucking have time for that. That's number 15. There's too many.
Depending on the conspiracy, I might watch it if it's got to be, the video's got to be entertaining. You can't be fucking boring. If it's, if it's entertaining, I'll probably watch it. It just depends on the conspiracy. Okay. Like if people are talking like flat Earth and stupid shit like that, fuck off with that nonsense. But if it's
something with who killed JFK,
yeah, I'll probably watch that because that it's crazy, man.
Yeah.
Or or the old fucking shit like MK Ultra, which came out to be not a conspiracy, but I don't even want to get into that. Aliens. Huge fan of Aliens, whether it's the actual film or aliens we're trying to find out if we have. Bigfoot. Bigfoot's a baller. I like Bigfoot. I like what he does. Loch Ness Monster.
I'm pro Bigfoot. Safe. I'm pro Loch Ness monster. There's part of me that wants them both to be real. I'm from the Northwest.
Chupacabra.
So I really want Bigfoot.
That's our homie down south.
Yeah, I want him to be real.
You got Mothman up in, was that New Jersey? I think they got the Mothman up in New Jersey.
Yeah, what's the one that's the Yeti? Isn't there a Yeti?
That's the snow
like
Bigfoot.
Abominable snowman.
Yeah.
I want all of those.
He was in a movie. He was in that movie Rudolph.
Well, yeah, so he's got to be
real.
I'm Mr. Snowmaker.
Something like that. I don't
Is
remember.
that a cult? I don't know. Fuck, I should know that. But anyways, good conspiracies, Loch Ness Monster, Bigfoot, abominable.
The abominable snow.
Not abominable.
He does a shitload of crunches in the gym. He's in Alaska just cranking out a fucking six-pack.
I want to see the abdominal. I can't even say it. Oh, God. Okay. That guy.
Yeah.
Those ones were willing. I will definitely watch.
Hell yeah.
The video on
Hell
him.
yeah.
Okay.
The abominable snowman.
Oh, my goodness. Okay.
I can see that as a Halloween costume. Some motherfucker gluing a bunch of white fur to him, and then he's got just his six-pack hanging out. I'm the abominable snowman.
I'm going to pee myself. Oh, my God. I'm crying. Okay. I'm better. Oh, shit. Okay.
All right.
Okay. Okay. So there are real conspiracies that are true, like the I can't say it. No, I've cursed myself. Okay, that snowman dude.
Yeah.
Abominable.
There you go. You fucking nailed it.
Oh, whew. Nailed it. Okay. Next one. Moving on to something important that they're going to ruin for us. Eating cookie dough batter.
Okay, first of all, I got to step in. It's not cookie dough batter. It's either cookie dough or it's batter. It's not both. A batter is light, runny. That's what you make pancakes with.
Like a cake.
Yeah.
It's cake
batter, not cake dough. But it's dough if you're making cookies because it's pliable.
Yeah.
And you can
knead it and you can roll it out. Yeah. It's got more oomph to it. Well, so these people don't even know. They don't even know. So therefore, I'm not going to feel guilty about
it.
I know that there's like raw eggs.
Look,
this may contain
You're saving the earth because you're using less power to heat the oven.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just doing our part.
Like it. And sometimes they'll throw it in that half gallon of ice cream you're going to eat. They'll be like cookie dough batter ice cream, like Ben and Jerry's cookie dough ice cream. It's delicious. Ben and Jerry's now in the fridge, you can just get the cookie dough that they drop into. Right. You can just get the cookie dough. You don't even have to have the ice cream. Cut that fucking ice cream middleman out. Let's just give me that dough and let me eat it. Let me go at it. So again, maybe part of this is just my personality and that I just don't feel guilty about very much. I think that might be it. I'm living my best life and I'm feeling very little guilt about most of it. 17, spending all day at home in your pajamas.
That's just been called the last 2 years.
Yeah, I don't think anybody feels guilty about that. Spending all Saturday at home. They particularly note Saturday as being the day, but I feel like there's some people doing this every day right now. And that's the current world we live in, and we're not going to judge them.
And this article was written in 2021, so...
Yeah, so
they should already know. They should have known that already. Some of it.
This next one I am guilty of. You will not be guilty of, but it's overpriced lattes in the morning. Now, can we just go ahead and say overpriced lattes in the morning, in the late morning, in the mid-afternoon?
It doesn't matter.
I buy them at different times. I don't
think I've ever had an actual latte, maybe. I don't know.
And I know people are like, you should make your coffee at home. It's much cheaper. I'm like, bitches, I do. I drink my fucking coffee at home. I make it. And then I go out and I get one on the way to somewhere else.
After I already made it because I'm out of coffee.
I've drank the one at home. It's gone. I'm going somewhere now and I need more.
You need to get them Pimp My Ride people to put a brew station in your car. Yeah.
Oh, God, that would be so good.
You can fucking sit there and barista the shit out of the way to work while you're sitting at a light.
Tens, if you're out there, if any of you know how to install a barista station into my Crosstrek, that would be great. I would appreciate it. So get on that. Thank you.
Somebody want to sponsor that build? That's cool too.
Yeah, I'm not opposed. greasy fast food.
Okay,
Again, are people out there relating to every one of these? Do we feel that guilty about it? I mean, sometimes I try to pull my jeans on and they're real tight. And I really have to work hard to make that button meet and actually cinch up because I am not the abdominal.
Now you can't say it the way you're trying to say it.
I don't have a six-pack. Let's just say that. I have a protective layer of fat over everything. So, a greasy fast food, like I don't always like grease. Sometimes the grease ruins the flavor. I don't necessarily want greasy fast food, but I will eat the shit out of a Del Taco. I like those.
That sounds good.
Do you have Del Taco there?
No, we don't. We have Taco Cabana, which is, I think they're sort of similar, and Taco Casa just kind of is getting big down here, I think, because we've got 2 in town.
So they've got a lot of, they've got a good amount of meat, and it tastes like meat.
That's how Taco Casa is. It's not like Taco. It's just like a step above Taco Bell. Like, you know how Taco Bell's really wet meat? Like, you know, they like it's...
Yeah.
Which I'll eat Taco. I don't give a shit. I'll eat Taco Bell any day of the fucking week. I don't care. But Taco Casa
this has real ground beef.
Yeah, Taco Casa, when it falls out of the shell, it's like dry ground beef. Not dry as in like it's flavorless, but it's not soupy. Like
swimming in the soupy stuff.
Yeah.
That's what Del Taco is, and it's got a really good amount of high quality cheddar cheese.
And that's what they do in these.
Lettuce, high quality.
They shred it really fine, the cheese. You know, it's like thinner than thin spaghetti, you know, like hair. And they load that shit up with lettuce, tomato, and cheese, and that's it.
Yeah, and that fresh tomato. So I get fast food sometimes, but not greasy.
I purposely,
greasy doesn't
here
sound
lately,
good.
as I'm trying to take better care of myself, I try to avoid, if I'm eating fast food, I try to avoid McDonald's. Specifically, McDonald's is like that's like I haven't eaten all day and I have to eat or I'm gonna like die. Not literally, but like you feel like your stomach like burning and you start feeling sick, and then you hit that hump where you don't want to eat because you feel sick. And if you don't, you know, I'll stop and get McDonald's for that. If it's like, if I'm on the road and I've got no other options, I'll go there. It's rare that I'm I can't wait. Like, it's rare that I'm like, McDonald's, that's where I want to eat. I haven't said that in years. It used to be that double quarter pounder used to be the jam. Like, I would get that bitch with pickles and mayo and rocket. I haven't had that in years now. I'd rather stop at Taco Bell than fucking McDonald's. Personally, I don't like McDonald's. And I've got too many other options. And then, like I said, I got Taco Casa close by. I got decent Chinese food. I got a Wingstop around the corner. You know, I got all these other options. And then, like, the lowest rung is like McDonald's. And then if I'm not feeling that, I'll go Wendy's. But if I'm not feeling that because I don't want to eat that bad, I'll get Sonic. I consider Sonic a fairly step above those other two burger places. And they make tater tots. And y'all, if you've been paying attention to the show, you already know how I feel about tater tots.
This is, again, why we are not abdominal snowmen.
Abdominal snow people. I don't want to catch a fucking cancellation because I didn't include the right sexes or whatever.
The people. So... greasy fat. Okay, an impromptu shopping spree. I do those a lot.
I've never done that. Well,
I'm thinking about doing one right now.
Because when I buy stuff, I don't buy like it's usually a lot. I put a lot of money on one item. It's not several small items when I buy things. It's like one big item. Yeah,
impromptu. I mean, sometimes I just get up and go, "Oh, I'm going to go check out this store that I like and see if they have anything." So I'd say that's an impromptu shopping spree.
And the problem for me is if I get up and go to a store I want to go to, everything I can buy it online cheaper usually. And
if there's a sale, if they send me one of those coupons,
the things I want to buy aren't like, oh, that's only $7. No, everything I want is like triple digits because I'm a fucking expensive bitch. So.
You are. You deserve the finer things in life.
And
so
I just buy them for myself. I don't need no fucking
that
man.
Sonic burger.
I don't need no man.
No.
I'm a strong, independent woman. No.
Me too. I'll go get my own Sonic burger. Thank you very much.
It's really going to confuse a lot of people if they come into the game late.
Yeah, they're going to be like, what are they talking about? Although some of you have been following us the whole time, you might be saying the same thing. But we've stuck to a script here. We're reading these from an actual, real, legitimate article that was written about the most common guilty pleasures, and we have stayed on track. So there we go.
Yeah.
Good for us.
Okay, so we're going
to end with this last one.
Yeah, last one.
the 21st, gossiping with friends.
I don't really gossip.
I like to call it talking shit.
Yeah, I was gonna say I talk shit. I talk mad shit about stuff, but I don't like. Did you hear what so and so did? Or I can't believe what da da da. That's on the same level as fucking celebrity shit. I don't fucking care, dude.
I did some gossiping when I was younger.
Everybody
and it
talks
backfired on me enough times, and I've learned that it's not a good thing to do, so I don't do it anymore.
The only person I've ever talked shit about is maybe my boss, but that's nothing I haven't said to his face. So
yeah, I mean, when I used to be in a workplace where there was a lot of people and there'd be office romances and all this stuff going on, there was gossiping and I would participate. But like I said, it backfired a couple times and I got caught in a bad situation. Yeah. So I kind of learned my lesson probably in my 30s.
I don't talk about anybody at work. The only person I talk to from work outside of work is my best buddy. And our thing is like Fight Club. You don't fucking talk about it outside of us. Like,
yeah.
Because my work is so full of people that'll fucking talk shit and try to. I've already got one person trying to fucking get me fired. Fuck that bitch. Oh. She can try all she wants.
That's right.
I don't give a fuck. I think I've mentioned this in a previous episode. But anyway, so yeah, that happens. But other than that, it's usually talking shit. And if I'm talking shit, it's usually talking shit to my friend about other shit.
Yeah. I've decided that most people just are basically people I don't care enough to gossip about. I'm like, I don't care what's happening. I don't care who they're having sex with. I don't care what's going on. I don't care if they're whatever. I just don't care.
Yeah.
I just don't care. So that's a good place to be.
I do have sex with someone at my office.
You have sex with someone at your office? Oh.
Yeah.
Can we gossip about that?
We can. Because it's me.
Ooh. Oh, back to number one that they didn't list. Look how we circled around. We are so good at that. I'm so proud we're
fucking
touching back on what we
right
started
into that
with.
shit.
That was perfect. That was so good. I was like, you are? I was all into it. I was like, really? What's going on? I was going to gossip about that for sure. But then it's just your hand. Yeah. And we already
covered that.
We already knew about that. We did. So you guys, again, Smartacular has a Gmail account, smartacular@gmail. If you agree or disagree with any of this, we disagreed with most of it. We just thought it was dumb. 21 guilty pleasures we won't be giving up anytime soon. Wink, wink. No, we won't, because I'm not feeling guilt about 18 of the 21, feeling zero guilt. So I think this says a lot about us. Maybe we're just not the kind of people that feel guilty.
If I wanted to feel guilt about my actions, I should have felt that fucking years ago.
Yeah, we might have missed that train.
Yeah, that train fucking left. That train left the station and derailed. Mm-hmm.
And it's been gone for a long
laying
time.
On its side, spilling toxic chemicals in the local lake.
All over the place. Yeah, that makes me so sad. I want to go eat a half gallon of ice cream right now and not feel any guilt about it. So there you go, you guys. You can write us. And you know what else? We still need a word that rhymes with hobo for the amazing Smartacular theme song that I'm going to write.
And don't be a porky mouth about it either.
No, be nice. Yeah. I mean, you can tell we're nice people, right? I think. I don't know.
Real nice.
Sometimes I'm nicer than other than other days. Some days I'm nicer. Today's probably not one of them. I was very irritated by these 21 guilty pleasures that I feel. Maybe I'm defensive.
Maybe you are guilty.
Defensive. Maybe that's.
Oh no!
I have secret guilt. I don't know.
Just probably admitted it. Now it doesn't
count.
So
you guys, it doesn't. You guys, I hope going into, because this is the pre-Christmas episode, I hope we distracted you for a little bit. I hope you were distracted for this last hour from all of the crazy stuff as you get ready for your holiday season, as you get ready for your holiday celebration with your family and friends. And if you're like me, you're going to procrastinate that shopping. You haven't even done it yet. It's a week before. You have not even done your Christmas shopping yet. I know you haven't. And neither have I. I haven't done it yet either because I'm a procrastinator. I'm going to put that off, but then I'm going to pick amazing presents and I'm going to find them all at the last minute.
There you go.
I always do. and it's going to be fine. And your house won't be full of crap hidden everywhere that you have to hide so nobody can find it because you don't actually have it yet. So that eliminates that problem. I think that that's a good
That's a strategy right there.
That's a strategy, and stick with it. So we hope you are having a wonderful holiday season right now and feeling no guilt.
Don't feel any guilt.
0. Don't do it. Don't fall trap to that. So you guys, thank you for tuning in again. It was lovely to spend this last hour in traffic with you while we bought our overpriced lattes to sip and listen to this podcast. It was fabulous. Thank you so much for doing that. Except for Maskedhobo. He won't drink Starbucks. But so you guys have a great one. We will be back again next week as we always are. And I hope the tens of you will be with us.
Bye.